Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's Danii here. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how to crochet the Amber blanket scarf. Features these beautiful twisted fringes, deep and large pockets, and it is a very wide scarf. It's so cozy and warm. It's the perfect winter scarf or shawl. It's very large, so we can also call it a shawl. It's just so warm and perfect for the winter. So before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it already. And I also want to remind you that you can find the written instructions on my blog. I will leave the link in the description box below, and please check it out. You are going to find everything that you need to know about this pattern, the materials, the dimensions, the written instructions. Everything is going to be on my blog, so please check that out. And now let's see what you need to make this beautiful scarf. You're gonna need 4 skeins of worsted weight yarn. This is Brand Heartland. Each skein comes with 142 grams or 230 meters, but again, everything and all the materials, the exact amount, it's going to be on my blog. You will also need a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, a pair of scissors, a tapestry needle, and sewing pins. So we're going to begin with the scarf. To do this, you are going to start with your foundation chain. Chain 55. Now you're going to single crochet in the second chain from the hook. So insert your hook and single crochet. Then in the next chain, you're going to double crochet 1. Double crochet. And now we're going to repeat. Single crochet and then double crochet, single crochet and double crochet. And this is called the lemon peel stitch. So you're going to repeat this super easy sequence all the way across. A very easy way to know that you are doing things right is always finishing with a double crochet and always start your row with a single crochet. So for the next row, chain 1, insert your hook in the very first space and single crochet. Then double crochet in the next one and then repeat. Single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet. And you're going to do this for a total of 196 rows. Yes, you heard it right, 196 rows. Or until you get the length that you want. And here I'm going to show you how to change your yarn whenever you run out of one skein. So this is the end of one skein, and I'm going to single crochet 1, but I'm going to finish this stitch with the new yarn. So you start your stitch with the previous skein of yarn, the one that you currently have, and then you bring the new one and finish your stitch. And now you can continue crocheting all the way across, and as you do this, you can also weave in the little end that you have there, the little piece of yarn. You don't have to if you don't feel comfortable doing it. You can weave in the ends at the very end of your project. So now we're gonna do the pockets. We're going to make 2 pockets, so you need to crochet 2 of the exact same ones. And we're gonna start with the ribbon up here, and then we're gonna work the body. And again, you need to make 2 of these. So we're gonna start with the ribbon. Begin with your foundation chain and chain 9. So I have 8 in here and 1 extra. And now single crochet in the second chain from the hook, single crochet 1, and now you're going to single crochet all the way across. Now for row number 2, you're going to chain 1, turn your work, and now work single crochet in the back loop only. So as you can see in here, we have this V, and we're just going to grab the back of this stitch, pull up a loop and single crochet 1. Go to the next stitch and grab only the back loop of the stitch, and continue doing this all the way across until the last stitch. So I have one more in here, and now the last stitch you are going to single crochet normal, like you would normally do, grabbing the full stitch. And you're gonna do this in every single row. The very last stitch you're going to single crochet regularly, like any other, and then the rest just back loop only. And this is gonna create that very elastic look to your ribbon. And you need to do this for a total of 34 rows. So in here I'm going to show you how to count your rows. So you see the spaces in between in here. You have in each space 2 rows. Okay, so in here in between there's 2 rows, 1 2 1 2. You can see in here each space contains 2 rows. So this is going to be now where we're going to pick up stitches and create the body. So we have 34 rows in here. So now we need to pick up 34 stitches, or create 34 stitches along your ribbon. So to do this, you're going to single crochet in the very first space in here. And in here you just have to insert your hook wherever. But the trick in here is that in each space you need to have 2 stitches, and we're gonna repeat the same lemon peel stitch. So single crochet 1 and then double crochet, and then again single crochet 1 and then double crochet. And again, you need to have a total of 34 stitches. And the trick in here is, like I said before, you need to have 2 stitches in each space. And this is how it should be looking. Now we have row number 1 done. Now you need to continue working the body as if we were doing the scarf. The same stitch all the way down. So now we start again row number 2 with single crochet in the very first space, and then double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, and it's the same stitch, the same pattern as the scarf. And you're gonna do this for a total of 19 rows, counting the first row that we created. So 19 rows, and you need to have 2 pockets, so do the same thing twice. Here I have my 2 pockets, so I'm going to cut the remaining yarn in here, and you don't have to cut it super long. We're not going to use that strand of yarn to sew them onto the scarf, so don't worry. Here I have my 2 pockets, and now all we have to do is attach them to the scarf. So place your pocket exactly where you want it to be. And now you are going to grab your sewing pins. I'm using these super long ones because they're perfect for this kind of projects. Yarn is bulky, so I mean, this is not bulky yarn. I'm saying the project is bulky. And the large pins are better. So place your pocket, and after that you're going to try it on and make sure the pocket is placed in the perfect spot where your hands can fit really nice and it's not too high or too low, and then you have the same space on both sides. And after that you're going to sew them onto your scarf. Use a piece of yarn, the same one that you have been using, and in here you can use your preferred method to sew it. I'm just doing it very slow, and I'm making sure that I don't leave any single little gap, because the last thing we do is have a pocket that has a hole and then you put something and you don't know where it goes. So take your time, definitely take your time and sew it super slow. I know we want to finish super quick and as fast as we can because we are so excited to use our scarf, but I'm telling you, take your time, do it slow and sew your pockets. And of course you have to repeat this process 2 times and make sure you place the pocket in the right spot in both ends. Now we're going to attach the fringes. I'm doing these super cute twisted fringes. I knew that I wanted to have twisted fringes the moment I thought about this project. So we're gonna need a lot of super long strands of yarn, and you want to make sure that they are a little bit longer than the length of your fringe. So whatever your fringe you want it to be, cut your yarn longer. And in here I have 4 strands of yarn. I'm gonna put it in half like this, and we're gonna start attaching the fringes. And as you can see in here, I have a lot of extra yarn, and I'm gonna use a crochet hook, this one right here, to help me attach my fringes. And this is how I do it, very simple. And now do this with all your fringes. You could totally leave them like that and not having to twist them, but I really think that the twisted fringes look very nice. And here, as you can see, I have a lot of extra yarn, but I probably could have cut it shorter, but I didn't know how long I wanted my fringes to be, so there's that. Now you're gonna need a very heavy object. I'm using my microphone because it's very heavy, and all you want that is so your scarf and your fringes won't go anywhere while you're working on twisting. So now grab one of your fringes, split it in half. I have 4 strands on each side, and then start twisting on the same direction, just a little bit. And now you're gonna start twisting on the opposite direction, and this is the super important part. You want to twist the same amount of times in all your fringes so they are nice and even, they look nice and even. So I'm doing it here 20 times. So I twisted 20 times, and now I'm gonna grab one single strand of yarn. I'm gonna make a loop in the front like this, hold it, pass it from the back and then through the middle in here. And all we're doing in here is creating a knot, and this knot is gonna help us placing the fringe, and that is not gonna untwist. And in here you want to make sure that the knot is at the same spot as the one on the side, so they are all nice and even. And then pull it tight and let it go. And it's gonna relax a little bit, it's gonna undo a little bit, but that's it. Now you have to repeat the same process, the amount of fringes that you want to put on your scarf, and that is it for this pattern. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If so, please give this video a thumbs up. don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and it always helps me a lot when you guys comment and interact with me in this video. You can also tag me on Instagram. You can find me as CJ that design. I have it right here on the screen. I'm so excited to see what colors you guys are choosing. And also, don't forget to check the blog. You have every single detail there, more details that I can share in this video. So please go and check that out. You have the list with the materials, the color I use, all the dimensions, the exact amount of yarn, everything is on my blog. So check that out. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Bye!